Morning, everyone. Callie from Jemminz here today. It's a little early at the house and it's nice and quiet. It's Saturday morning, and we are getting ready to do some major soaping today, at least as long as I can. We're going fishing this afternoon if we can. Our weather's really crazy out here right now. They're predicting beautiful weather, so we're going to try and go out and catch some fish. But otherwise, in the morning here, I've got a lot of soap to do. And I finally got my last major shipment in for the business this morning. Or yesterday, last night, really late. Wow, UPS delivered out here really super late. I was surprised. But I got my large haul of micas, or colorings, for my soaps, which I'm super excited, which means I can take everything that I've been trying to get done and finally get everything finished, which makes it so much easier for me. So I'm really excited about that. So let's go see what kind of micas I have. These are all from Crafter's Choice. I was on the net looking all over the place, and I found that Crafter's Choice had the lowest price on their micas. And I found that that's the coloring medium I want to use in my soaps is the micas. They're all natural, beautiful. I've used micas in cosmetics and other things for many years. I used to make my own makeup only because I'm so skin sensitive that I have a really hard time using cosmetics. That's why you've seen me without makeup on. It just my system just does not like it. I break out in hives really bad. I just can't do it. But I found that when I made my own makeup, the micas never affected me, and I absolutely love them. So that's why I use them in my soap. I know that they're skin safe. I'm super skin sensitive, and so rest assured, my soaps are very for skin sensitive people. I have not had a breakout with them. Even with the hemp, my skin does not itch. In fact, it's completely opposite. It's amazing. My skin isn't itching anymore. My skin is just really nice and soft, and it feels so luxurious. I don't know why. It's just my hands are soft. I love my soaps. They work so good. In fact, it was really funny. Yesterday, I was doing some of the dishes, and my hands are so slick. Because the sock was so my hands had gotten so soft that I had a hard time gripping stuff. I almost felt like I didn't have any fingerprints. It was so weird. But not making any claims. My soaps are awesome. I love them. And yes, just so you guys know, yes, I do use my own soaps. We did break out the jasmine. I broke out the jasmine yesterday and used it this morning. And oh, my hands, oh my God, they smell like jasmine. So that was really cool. All right, so on to my mica colorings. I use mica colorings because they're all natural. I have an all natural product, and I want to keep it that way. I absolutely love the hemp and the hemp oils, and I hope that you will too. They are 100% safe to use. The ratios that I'm using are within the range that they recommend, so no information. Excuse me, so you don't have to worry about getting hurt by them. Also, I'm coming out with a baby safe soap. I'm going to go back and work on that recipe probably later on this afternoon if we don't go fishing. If we do, then I'll probably wait until do it Sunday. It all depends on what happens this weekend. We're calling for a major rainstorm again, so I'm not sure when that's going to come in. Our weather out here where we live in Washington is very unpredictable, so we don't know if it's going to rain or shine. We just go by what we see in the morning and try and hit it the best we can, because not even our weather reports are as best as we can. It's just one of those things. So anyway, okay, so mica colorings. I got Purple Galaxy. So there's that. It's hard to see in the light that I'm around. I don't have my light on right now. So there's purple, that one. I have received Yellow Pet Canary, and it does look like a yellow pet canary. I know it's hard to see in there, but there's that one. Oh, I got my oranges in. Oh, I could start working on my Halloween stuff. Yay, I forgot I ordered some oranges in here. This is Siesta Sunset Orange Mica. So there's that one. It's pretty orange. It's a light orange. Still good enough for my holiday stuff. This one is Sliced Green Kiwi, and it really does look like the light. It looks blue in the video, but it's green. So we got that one. I got about 100 of them. I got some black, solid black, some olive green. I have a really cool recipe for that one. That's a really, really dark, dark blue. probably do something mode to the Seahawks at some point. I just haven't gotten there yet. Fairy Tale Pink. We got Plum Berry Mica Pink. It's kind of a red. It's pretty. Reddish pink. It's a darker reddish pink. It's really pretty. This one is a Tropical Sea Green. I already know what I'm going to do with that one. And then this one is Pink Watermelon. So we got a watermelon color, so I can do my Watermelon Kids, which is coming out. I have a really cool mold I want to use for the kids. So excuse me. Like I said, it's early morning. Evergreen Tree. And we got Pacific Blue. It's kind of a lighter blue. It's really pretty. Oh, and there's my other purple. So I can do my purple mix. Purple Playhouse. Different shade of purple. Purple's my favorite color. I absolutely love purple. Jazzberry Red. And it is red. It's really pretty red. Let's see. Only a few more here. We got Turquoise Teal. It's a turquoise color. That'd be good for my sea green ones. I got some brown. I have a recipe, gingerbread brown. Yeah, I've got some gingerbread I want to try and bring out for the holidays. When I did my order the other day, I realized that I did not order my gingerbread, and I was like, I gotta order my gingerbread, because gingerbread's, I know people will love gingerbread, and I forgot to order it. Welcome to business. That's why I try to keep notes. But guess what? I forgot that one. So I wrote it down, so now it's on my next order. Like I said, we're raw and unedited. Life happens. Let's go for it. Okay, this is Mai Tai Orange, and it's really pretty. I like this one. It's kind of like a melonish orange. So I'm gonna do some stuff with that one. When I ordered all my coloring, I had them in mind for projects that were coming up. So I didn't just order. I looked at the colors and went, okay, so what will that go with? What oil do I have? What fragrance oil do I have? And will that work with my fragrance oils? So I ordered specifically for specific projects, which is the way I just do things. And then I just continue on with those projects, or I use it for other projects too. But you know, sometimes I'll look at a red and go, oh, well, that shade's not necessarily what I want to use in my soaps. It's not going to work for the project that I'm working for, and so I won't order it. And then I end up kicking myself later because I should have ordered it, right? You know how it goes. That's the way it is. Anyway, that's how I ordered on these, only because this was my first order and I wanted to make sure that I had soaps or dye or colorings in for those soaps so that we can get them produced. All right, so this one's Dolphin Blue, and it's a really, really pretty light blue. I like that one. And then I got some bronze color, Eggplant Bronze. I have some really pretty scents for that one. Let's see. And then this one was Lily Pad Green, and it really is a lily pad green. At Where We Fish, we have some lily pads, and I love this one. And I know exactly where I'm going to go with that one. That one I have that one's probably going to go my white tea and, not ginger, white tea and, it's not ginger, it's something else. I think it's mint. No, it's not mint. I can't think of the other name of it. But it's in there, and I will do that. That's my dark, dark purple. Actually, that's my purple. Oh, did I order two? Oh, yeah, I did. I ordered 2 Purple Galaxies because I'm going to use that one for the girls. And then this one was Crimson Red Wine, and it's pretty. It's pretty kind of a bronzy red. Perfect for wines. So there you go. There's my mica haul, my last big order I got in so I can do my soaps. I now will be in full production as much as possible. I do have to order a couple more. It looks like I missed my main red for Christmas. Maybe I won't do Christmas red and green. Maybe I'll do an off red or something. I haven't decided yet. I have some other micas I can use and other colorants if I really have to. I should probably use up my other ones that I got that I don't want to use and get those out of the way for Christmas. That would be a good idea, actually. Anyway, so there's my micas. We have soaps today. I'm going to try and create about 10 soaps all day today. I'm going to try and film some of it, but my focus is just to get some of these done because I want to launch the full website the end of June. My goal is to open up my website and get it set up fully. I am selling on eBay and Bonanza and on, well, I will have my site on Facebook at some point, and then we will get all that done. I'm super excited to get these soaps up. They're turning out absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get off here in a minute and get set up so that we can film the cutting of the tube soaps we did yesterday. I took one of them out of the my mold late last night, and it turned out, it was a little bit too soft yet, so I decided to leave the other one in there. I was able to get it out and there was no problems with it, but it really did need to stay in there for a little bit longer. It was just still a little warm, and you want to leave your soaps in there if they're warm. Let them go completely cold. If you touch the side of your boxes, you'll feel a heat. That's the soap heat that happens when you're creating the soaps. They heat up when they're doing their saponification and stuff. And so let those cool down completely. And then once they cool down, then you can unmold them and then cut them up with after 24 hours. I like to cut my soaps after 24 hours only because it just makes them so much easier to cut. And if you leave them longer, those soaps are going to get super hard. And I did a video about a couple weeks ago about that, so go watch it if you're really interested in it. The soaps got super so hard that I couldn't cut them very well. So it's always easiest if you cut your soaps after 24 hours and then let them sit for 30 days or longer. You can let them sit for, up to 3-4 years even if you wanted to. I don't recommend that. I like them after 30 days myself, but that's your choice. It depends on how hard you want your soaps and the process that you're doing them. Some soaps do require you let them sit for a year. That's just the process that they go. So just be aware of that when you're making your soaps. My soaps, I can let them go for 30 days and then I can sell them because they're ready to go. So anyway, we're going to set up to cut those soaps and reveal them. They turned out really good. My melon did crack a little bit. I'm not quite sure why, but it did crack. But we're going to work on that here in just a little while. I'm going to attach both videos here so it'll just continue on. And then I will start making soaps. I have a whole bunch of soaps that I've been wanting to go back and redo and try. And we're going to do a couple of those today. I'm going to try and bring out a brand new one also. So I just have a whole lot of little projects I'm going to be doing throughout the day. That is if we go fishing. If we don't go fishing, then I'll cut that back and probably do it tomorrow. It's just Saturday, Sunday weekend. It's the last couple of days I have before I go back to work on Monday. And we got some good stuff coming. The smells are coming out phenomenal. They're really good. I fixed my recipe on my scents. I realized that, not quite sure how that happened, but the scent ratio was wrong, and so I refixed it, so it's much better now. Anyway, ciao you guys. I will see you in a little while for our soap cutting. I'm going to go set things up in the kitchen, and we're going to get ready to go. So I'm going to grab some coffee too because I really need it. I'm still just waking up. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning here. I'm an early riser. I'm up usually at 2 o'clock, but on Saturdays and Sundays I do like to sleep in a little bit. So I got a couple extra hours of sleep, and I'm so excited and ready to go for the day. So let's get soaping. All right. Bye, you guys. We'll talk to you in a little while. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, I am batching 4 soaps. So I have my oils right there, and my lye is cooling down. I normally don't use plastic, but for whatever reason, my 4th metal bowl disappeared. So that is a rated 5 plastic container, so it works for me. And we're going to make 4 soaps today, at least this morning, and then hopefully later on we will make some more. As you can see, I'm going to turn this around. My kitchen is a mess right now because I have all my soap boxes laid out, ready to go. I have my micas laid out so I can pick which ones I'm going to do. My oils are over there too. We're going to cut up those soaps in a minute. And then over here to my desk. There we go. I know it's a mess, but that's production right there. I've got everything laid out for the holidays. I found that I'm missing a few oils, so I'm going to grab some more. Yeah, some snacks for fishing. I forgot those were sitting there. So there you go, you guys. My essential oils are laid out for later. So I have all this ready to go for all the projects that we're going to make today. It looks like a lot, but we're not going to do all of them. But those are future ones. I'm going to put you back on the soaps that we're going to do here just a second, and we're going to cut those right up. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, as you see, we are ready to go. I'm going to make 4 soaps this morning. I've got all that melting down and cooling down and ready to go. We're going to cut those soaps up that we got yesterday made. I'm kind of doing a full production right now because I'm gearing up to get everything loaded up onto the site. It does take 30 days for my soaps to get going. As you can see, building a business isn't done overnight. It does take time to do. I'm taking things a little bit slower only because of my finances. I have to build slowly. That's okay. I already know where I'm going, and I'm determined to get where I'm going, and that's just, you know, what I'm doing today. So our soaps we did, this is our Jasmine that we redid yesterday. Look at that beautiful little sample soap. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the one I did without the glitter. We're going to cut that down right now. I'm just going to cut it down in that, but this one I'm just going to shave off. I'm just going to do this bar. I actually have 2 bars, but oh wait, you can't really see me, can you? Hold on. I'll cut a slice here and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. This soap is super soft, so it works really well to cut. Ah! Look at that. So there you go. Those are about the size of the samples I do. I'll probably not cut this one in half, but it's a mini soap. Isn't that cute? To match what my big soap is. And I'll continue to cut these down here. And then I will put these together for samplers for my customers, which is really cool. These turned out really good. I am so happy with the soap. Look at this coloring in that soap. There's another slice of it. Let's see how it smells. Ooh, Jasmine. So there's another slice. Those turned out really well. I'm really happy with my samplers. I'll continue to cut these up here real quick. And what I'll do is I'll package these up and put these with my business cards, and then I will hand them out to customers locally and give them a little information about what the soap is and what's in. Make sure you include an ingredient list in that in case somebody gets a soap. Some customers get really in a hurry and they just want to rush, and I'm gonna I don't think I'll cut those in half. I think I'll leave them just like that. Alright, so there's my cut samplers. I have a second bar here. Let me cut that down really quick. I want to get these done because once I cut these up, I want these to cure really quickly. I can get quite a few samplers in them. And like I said, I used to love getting samplers when I was younger. Because the samplers that I got, I'd use them up, and then if I really liked the product, I'd come back and get it. There's another one. Aren't those pretty? I really like these, the way these soaps turned out. The colors are perfect. Oops, that one didn't work out, but that's okay. Cutting this a little bit too fast. I think if I slow myself down for a minute, I can get that done. So there's another look at the sampler. That was cute. My customers are going to love those samplers. I actually love giving people samplers. I love giving things away to people, and so this is just one way of me saying, hey, here you go. Let's give back. All right, so for my big bar, I'm not going to cut that. I'm going to put this away because I don't have any more samplers to cut up. Oops. I already cleaned that up. I don't know why it's in the other sink. So for my big bar, this is what we got. There you go. There's our big bar that we did yesterday. I did take it out of the mold a little bit too early. That's okay, that happens. But look at the coloring in that. It's so pretty. And then there's the top. I'm going to lower this down. I'm actually going to cut it on the side here. See where my measurement's at. All right, you can't see what I'm doing here, so I'm going to lower the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. See my samplers in there. So everything's going to remain in this box right here. I have to cut the holes in the side. I forgot to do that on this container, but I like to keep my soaps in a box, and then I cut holes in it, and then they air out, and then I can put the lids on it like this. And what's really great is these are ready to go. If I wanted to do a fair, or if I just wanted to carry them with me in the trunk of my car and sell them to customers, because I've had customers ask me, well, do you have the product with you today so I can purchase it? And I would be like, yes. Do you have a square reader? Yes. I can make a sale right on the spot like that. If I'm going to a soccer event or another event, I always have my stuff with me. It's kind of a selling point that I learned a long time ago, and it really works. All right, I'm going to back this up because I'm going to cut the end off here. And what I will do with this is this will be another sampler that I will do. Oh my goodness! Look at this soap! Okay, so what I'm going to have to do... Okay, there you go. There's the edge of the soap. I'm going to set it up in here. It's still a little soft, and that's what I like. I'm going to keep cutting here. I cut my soaps 1 inch. I happen to have this little cutting board, but you are certainly welcome to just cut it on your cutting board like I did with my samplers. I'm going to cut, and then we'll open up the soap to see how it turned out. I'm really liking the soap. This is a good one. Whoops. Oh my gosh. There you go. That is a beautiful soap. I am so happy with that soap. Look at that. That marbling is perfect. That is exactly what I was going for. And then there's the top. So there you go. That is so pretty. I cannot wait to videotape that. Some of them are having a hard time falling apart, so I'm just going to set them up separately in here. Let's keep going here. I'm so happy with my soaps. This turned out a lot better than I was expecting, honestly. Look at that streaking in there. And it smells. Oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. You would love that one. So that was our jasmine we redid yesterday. The second batch turned out really good. I'm super happy with it. It's just going to continue to stick on me. That's okay. All right, so these will sit in the bucket for 30 days. They will cure for 30 days, and then we will release them for sale, which is normal. Not so much. Oh, here's some pretty streaking in that one. These turned out really hot. I am super happy with this. My new technique I'm doing works really well. The soaps turned out very well. Still a little on the soft sides, but that's okay. Cut an end off of that one in a minute. Side heavy on that one, but that's jasmine. All right. So let me cut this last one. I always cut them on the side. I don't like to cut them on the front. So we're going to line that one up a little bit. That one doesn't want to stay. Good. It did. All right. There you have it. There is our jasmine soap. It is completed. There's my end piece. Isn't that beautiful? I am so happy with the way that turned out. We got our samplers here. They're going to dry. I can't get that in there. Ah! Okay. Set up my sampler. We'll put that one there. I'm just going to pour all these in there. Jasmine turned out so good. I am very, very happy with it. It's beautiful. That's an end piece. I'll cut that one up for a sampler. I always do. I like my ends to go for samplers. It works really well. All right, so there's jasmine. Let's put this one aside. This one I'm going to put this in the other room real quick. Set it over here. I'll leave the lid off of that one for a little bit. And now we're going to unbox our melon. Oh my God, this smells good. I did try to take this one out. It did crack on me, so I did kind of just put it back together. I don't know what I've got in this one. This one kind of scared me last night when I was watching it because it didn't look like it was going to work. But it looks like it's okay. This one is going to be okay. Yep, we're good. This turned out exactly the way I was hoping it would. I'm going to put that on my counter there. I'm going to clean my counter off. My counter's already cleaned. Even though I have animals, they don't come up on my... I've taught them not to come on my counter, so that's good. So there's our melon. Pop it down on my box here. We're going to cut this up here. All right, let's see what we get in this one. I'm super happy with it so far. Yes, I'm cutting down the edge, the outside of the edge for a reason. All right. Oh! Well, there's a little bit of streaking, not a lot, but that's okay. Where'd my box go for that? I had it set up and didn't bring it over here. I did not make a sample of this one, so these little ones, these end pieces I will use for samplers. I always do. I'm gonna put that one ready for the soap. All right, so let's cut the rest of these and see what we've got. I'm super happy with these. I was thinking on investing into a wire cutter, but I don't think I will. This is cutting very well, and I'm very happy with it. So it seems like it's coming out a little crooked, but it's not. I don't know why it did that. All right, so let's see what we got here. Ooh, this one turned out really pretty. It's really hard to see in the camera, but it's really pretty. I'm very happy with this. There we go. That is my honeydew melon. Oh my God, I'm so happy with this one too. This one turned out so much better. I do know now that I do want to do a little bit more of the streaking in it, so I'll probably do the, probably put my stuff down, or my pins down a little bit further. But other than that, I am super happy with this. Keep cutting here. Oh yes, I'm struggling. This one ended up going harder than normal. Don't know why, but it did. Whoops. So that's why I'm holding it with my other hand. It wants to backtrack a little bit. Try not to let it do that because I don't want to have a big extra piece later. Overall, in these little ones, I usually get about 8 bars, sometimes 8.5 bars when I cut. This one I happen to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 bars out of this one. And 2 really good sample bars that I could cut up for people. So I did really, this yield worked really well. Okay, so there's another piece. And there's the top. These turned out so good. I am super, super happy. All right. Oh, this one's got some really good streaking in it. There you go. Honeydew melon turned out better than I thought. That breaking did not do anything for my soap, so that's a good thing. I was really concerned about that. I thought for sure that soap would break or have an issue with it. It does not. All right, there you have it. Honeydew melon, all ready to go. Pour the crystals in there just to kind of clean it up a little bit. Clean all that off in a little bit since we're done. All right, there you go. There's our 2 soaps we made yesterday. I have 4 soaps I'm doing today. I will cut those tomorrow. This will go into, I always keep my little bottles with it until I can get them labeled. So these will sit for 30 days and then I will list. That's why I'm doing the other 4 soaps. I have about 20 soaps made now that can go into, that can go on my website. And I'm really excited, and then I'll start bringing out my holiday stuff. So we're almost there. We're like 30 days away from launch. I'm really pushing this really hard to make sure that we get there. I'm really hoping to have my website up by then and then just completely sell from my website. It looks like that if everything works out, I am on track for that. It's going to be a huge investment. We're talking almost $600 to get that website launched. I know others pay more for that, but I'm going to somewhat do my website myself. I'm using a really good company that I've used in the past. They know me very well from my previous business, and I contacted them, and the guys are still working there, which I was really amazed at. So it shows you how stable the website is. And Bluehost, if you're looking for a website, Bluehost is really good. I got onto Shopify at one point and did not like Shopify. I quit. I got off of there right away. Their fees are really expensive. I pay a one-shot fee for 3 years, and it's a big investment up front. But I end up paying. I'd say a good 2/3 less than what if I paid monthly. So it works out to be better. I think my website per month ends up being like $5 a month or something like that. It's really cheap. And so that will be launching the end of June. I will be listing all these products at the end of June. So we're like a little bit over a month and a half away from full launch and being able to purchase these products. And that I am super stoked about. I'm almost there. All right, I'm going to get off of here for the next couple of hours. I have to let the lies cool down. I'm going to finish getting the rest of my oils put together and then get everything set up. And I'm going to film those 4 soaps right off the bat, back to back. That's why I'm going to do all the prep work in advance, so you won't see any of that and how I do my oils and stuff. Well, you kind of saw it over there with what I do. I'm melting my butters down, and I'm melting down or letting my lies settle and cool down. Those take about 2 to 3 hours, honestly, to cool down. My weather today is cool. I may open my door up and lower it down a little bit lower so that we can get a better production going, but we'll see what happens. I'm hopeful, and everything should work out fine. I'm ready to go. So I will talk to you all later, and you all have a good morning. Get some coffee or whatever it is that you drink in the morning and get ready to sit down and have some fun with me. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you in a little while. Bye.